twice by double digits, and the other one was an 8-point victory. So let's see if they can replicate any of that here tonight. First possession, it's Luka. Here he is, taking the first shot.
I was a little surprised at that. Wide open shot.
Yeah, launch up a three, and the Pelicans on top. Three. The Lakers, they begin the night in 6th place in the West. Couple up on Phoenix, and that's the most important thing. Stay out of the play-in when the playoffs begin. Doncic looking for 2 in a row. That had to bank in, it did not. Herbert Jones now to the right-hand side. DeJounte Murray. Boy, he's a triple-double weight. AR. Reeves going to fire it up there. And the rebound is... Now New Orleans, they've just won 19 games. That's it. Here's a late whistle, but offensive efforts. And James Borrego's on the other. 3 and 22 out of the gate. The season was over.
Victories. They were fortunate enough to play 2 teams. And tonight, as I said, not the same type of a struggling team.
Yeah, Lakers, they'll have beaten the last 16 500 that they've played. They'll certainly see an over 500 team in a couple of nights. Shot it.
Zion.
3 double-doubles against the Pelicans this year, and he's averaging 17. This is a long Murphy the third.
Well, he had to alter it a little bit, I think, at the very end. He can shoot from that distance.
Certainly can. Here is Marcus Smart for 3. He's going to hit another rebound. That's his 2nd of the game. He'll bring it into the attacking zone. Holding it there is Herbert Jones, and running over a man. 67 points this year. 952 have either been there in the paint with that free throw line.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything outside of the paint. That's why it's important. He's going to wait. You should wait till he puts it on the deck a dribble or so, and then take it out of his hands.
Yeah, he hasn't tried a three-pointer in forever either. Here is Luka. Ooh, he's grabbing his. And they come down 5 on 4. Missed shot, good rebound. That lead ahead. LeBron, boy, he got it. Been in a couple of collisions already with 2 different Lakers. Minutes in to the first quarter. Doncic goes all the way. Perfectly had. Brings it into the front court. Streaking right wing. Good play. That pass was... Now LeBron all the way. Laid up and in.
He felt that he got touched on the arm on the shot. The official said, play on.
That one's 98-104 win over the lowly Sacramento Kings, team with the worst record in the NBA. Another 3-pointer on the way. No, there was a Laker. Now it's up to Reeves on the outlet. Oh, that hit the bottom of the rim, but...
Save you time and money. Get the app from your BFF.
Create fouls off the dribble.
You know, it's interesting. He's a pretty good rebounder tonight. That's how consistent he is at getting boards. Been a long, came up with nothing. 12 to shoot. They're looking to attack. Turning is Murray, and he gets the...
He pulls up for the jumper.
Yeah, 9-8 game. We expect this one to be close throughout. Now it's Luka to the right-hand side. Well, we'll see how the benches play into this. James, cross-court pass. He's got...
3-pointer of the game and knocks it down.
7 games from tying Robert Parrish for most all-time. Boy, that got through 2 Laker defenders. Bay wanders in. Now Murphy the third. Yeah, he's had, what, 42-point game and a 35-point game against the Lakers this year. Think about that. Now the left wing side has it, looking. Now throws it behind Zion, who taps it right back out. Murray 3. In there. They've hit 3 threes. Lakers 2 for 5 from downtown. Reeves has it batted away. Turnover. Jones. Trailer. Look out. Total of 18. And they forced 20 turnovers that turned into 27 points. 6 buckets for New Orleans. Coming in very deep is Luka. Inside out. LeBron lets it go. Going to come up short. Third has the rebound. It's 16 to 12. Make it 18 to 12.
It was a long rebound, and they were off to the races.
All right, coming up on the halfway mark here of quarter number 1. This one's bounced into the corner. And that one's one of the top 3-point shooters in the NBA. Zion, look at this fancy work. Gets into the lane, can't score. And then 8. And impressive back to cent on 2-point shots. Had that 3-point shot going the other night, though. This one is...
They need to scratch on this possession. They've come up dry a few times, and thus their 6-point deficit.
Yeah, Lakers down by 6, 18-12. Underneath, boy, turning. Boy. Jackson Hayes for a couple. How about this right now from BMW?
They hurt you in so many ways. They've got the inside to break your defense down.
They are the 6th most improved offense through this year in the NBA. And it's knocked from behind. And it's stolen away from... Out. There goes
2 turnovers, and they've scored on both of them.
Boy, Zion had the longest extended night. This is under now to Hayes, and he puts it up. A Pelican lead, 2016, 4:49. Clock moving here in quarter number 1. Derek Queen, the rookie, boy, they paid handsomely to draft up to get him, costing their #1 pick.
Good defensive play by Jackson Hayes. Got the defensive rebound.
Oh, there's Lucas splitting defense. Kind of a go! 4 of the 5 starters have scored. The only one that has not is Marcus Smart. Hayes has 5 lead changes. New Orleans' biggest lead, 6. Lakers' biggest lead, 4. Into the corner, knocked out of bounds for 4 days. Interesting trip. Here's Murphy.
Austin tried to beat him over the top, and he went back door. No one was there to cover up.
Fouls already. That is news for them. Reeves off the window. Rebound taken for the Lakers, remember. Played quite a bit across town with the Clippers. Here's Jeremiah Fears. Boy, they love him. What a rookie he is. Underneath, DJ puts it up and in.
Right hand.
Luka, that gets tapped out. But most boards he's had since January the 7th. He got 7 of them, and we've often said he's a rebounder. Lob underneath. That one's off. New Orleans has 10 baskets and 10 assists so far in the game. That's a kind of unheard of. Now to Kennard. Catch. Shoot, of course.
That's a 23-foot layup for him, boy.
Looking for his 3rd three-point crown throughout the course of his career. So he can create a shot. That was catch and shoot time, though. A little over 2.5 minutes to play here in the first. Lakers looking to make it 3 wins in a row. That one was Jeremiah Fears. Defensive rebound and the lob, and
they get the easy lob to Jordan.
DeAndre in his 18th year in the NBA. Luka stops wide open from 14 feet.
Queen, or he had Queen on him that time. No way can Queen stay with Luka.
Yeah, Luka's been the leading scorer for the Lake Show the last 6 games consecutively, and 39 times. Boy, got caught in the air a little bit there. Queen is